This is the move out video for 10511 Robinwood Circle. Today is September 1st, 2017. So off top, it looks like we need to clean out the gutters. They're pretty bad. We definitely need to mow the lawn and remove some of the branches. This tree looks like it's in our yard. A lot of the branches fell off and it's actually in both, so the grass could be cut. Walking up, there's some paint kind of peeling from the door. This light bulb's not turning on, and neither is this one in the entrance. Now I don't know if it's like something to do with the actual electric or if it's just not turning on and we need to replace the bulb. So you can see as you first walk in, the tile looks awesome, just needs to be cleaned. Aside from that, it's honestly just a lot of paint. So on the right hand side, you could see where all the paint spackle was put on there, like all the nail holes. The paint does have quite a bit of scuff marks and stuff like that. Here is the living room area. Baseboards, I would say once we're able to get dog hair off of them, they're not horrible. Some of the white area is like really dirty, but I'll show that in a second. This pillar looks fine. The archway looks fine. This is obviously a massive amount. There's like some damage at the bottom of the wall. Looks like something was dragged across it or something. And there's a lot of writing, a lot of things were hung on this wall. Every single one of the vents have like mold or mildew type stuff, and then it looks like the foundation is kind of cracking on here. Flooring looks fine. It really does smell like pets really bad in here. One of the light bulbs in the light fixture, I tried getting it to turn on and I moved it a little bit and the light came on, and then I moved it again and the light turned off. So I don't know if it has something again to do with electrical or what, but living room, as you can see, there's a lot of places that have spackle on it. Ceiling doesn't look bad. It's more so just the actual walls. And apparently we hadn't painted in almost 10 years, so I wouldn't say the blinds are bad on the double doors. The paint is rough. It just smells like dog in here pretty bad. This white pillar looks pretty rough too. We could probably honestly get away with wiping that off, but it's more so like the white little spackle marks, and just the walls are pretty scuffed up at the bottom. Like you can see the dirt, dust, and dog hair, lots of baseboard. Like the baseboards just have a lot of dog hair. These blinds are bent at the bottom. In the living room, I did tape them off. Mantle looks all right. It's just dirty. I wouldn't say that the fireplace is horrendous, but it does need to be cleaned out for sure. These blinds are bent as well. In the living room area, there's some nail hole marks again, some kind of cracks in the foundation, but aside from that, like in this living room part, it's honestly just the spackle areas. And on the vents again, the mildew and the mold type stuff, not bad. Ceiling fan works, light works over there. Going towards the kitchen, I did take my laptop and some tape, so this is my stuff, but the cabinets have some scrape marks, like some paint scrape marks on the outside. There's nothing in any of the cabinets. Only thing I saw was underneath the sink a little bit. There was like some roach trap, or like some cockroach traps. Looks like one side of the dishwasher is protruding way more than the other. Again, cabinets are just kind of scraped up. Okay. The sink looks damaged. I'm not sure where that top piece went, and then there's no little piece that goes on top of the sink. It's right over here, but it's really hard to turn on and off the sink. Light bulb's good. There's some like thumbtacks and stuff in there. Ceiling, there's just a lot of grease on there. On top of the fridge is not clean. I wouldn't say that the fridge is bad. It's not clean though. I mean, there's like food stuff on some of the racks, some hair. Not a way we would give the property to someone else. And then there's also lots of food down here and on the side. Pieces of food. Yeah, like you can see in here. Same thing with the cabinets over here, like on this side near the oven. The trim of the cabinets do need to be touched up a little bit. And the exterior of the cabinets are pretty scraped off. Oven is newer. However, the inside just looks pretty rough. It needs to be cleaned bad. And we may want to either replace some of these, but like you can tell there's a lot of food underneath there. Okay, all the oven elements are getting hot. Replace this little grease thing. Light works, vent works. There's a little bit of food splatter in here. More so like we need to remove the bugs out of the light fixture. That's pretty gross. Foundation's cracking a little bit on this door at the top. It looks like they had like some doorbell or something. There's some scrapes from what appears to be a dog on the bottom of the door and the trim. So go ahead and paint that area. Here's the garage. There's a washer. Cabinets. Okay. Oh, there's a fly thing. Let's see. Garage doors work. And the lights work. Oh, shoot. So a piece on the left side of the garage door is kind of, it appears to be broken. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's definitely not good. Moving on, here is the hallway. The flooring looks fine. Here is the door to the first bedroom. Looks like there's some scrapes on the front or on this bedroom door. Baseboards are dirty, but I think that we could probably just wipe them off and it should be fine. I did tape a few of the walls that needed to be painted because there's a lot of scuff marks and a lot of spackle marks. These blinds are bent a little bit, but like you can see at the bottom, they're bent. Light and ceiling fan work. I only said paint 2 of these walls. The vent is kind of dirty and musty. The closet doors could be cleaned off. There are like some scuff marks on them, but it's not horrible. The flooring, there's like some areas in the flooring that look pretty dark. So here's the back of the door. Looks like there's some pen mark on that. There's like a piece on the wall that's kind of dented in. So here's the hallway trim. Same thing with this bottom door. There's like some scratch marks. Blinds are definitely damaged. And here we have the closet door on the right hand side. The handle as well as the closet door is damaged. Like I couldn't get it back on. Oh, never mind. Okay, so it's just kind of maybe needs a little WD-40, but this was definitely like the handle was gone. The handle's actually on the door. I mean on the windowsill. Baseboards, like this room isn't great, but it's not horrible to where we would have to paint. Looks like there's some like little spots on the ceiling. Overall, I wouldn't say that it's horrible. This door definitely needs some TLC. I'll go ahead and tape that, but I set one wall and I'm gonna go ahead and tape the baseboards in here in the hallway on the right hand side because there's just like a lot of like dirt, dog hair. Hallway closet looks fine. There's like some smudges and stuff like that, but other than that, it doesn't look bad. It's just honestly the majority of this wall. So in the the main bathroom, again, there's scratches on the door. Walls look fine in here. Blinds are okay. All of the windows have like little security things on them. These blinds are very dusty, so we do need to wipe them off. And then there's little cockroaches in the bathtub. There's the tub stopper is not the correct one and it's not working. I would say the walls probably need to be like a lot of cobwebs and stuff like that, but other than that, that's the only thing really bad in here. Toilet seems fine. Shower does work. I tried it earlier whenever I started the bathtub. Okay. So again, lots of dirt and dust and things like that inside of the door. Okay. Towel bar's fine. So that's the heat lamp. All right. Let me make sure I get this ceiling. We do need to replace the AC filter. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a lot of dust on here. And it just smells like dog really bad. Again, the ceiling is peeling. Here's the master bedroom. Master bedroom, the door is scratched in more than one place. You can see the bottom. It definitely smells like dog in here. All of the walls, every single one in here, has a ton of spackle on it. And scuff marks, some dark brown stuff on the wall. And one outlet cover that's kind of busted, replaced blinds on the wall on the right hand side. Again, this wall. I don't know if the flooring got wet at some point or if that's just the wood, but in the right hand corner, the wood is kind of darker and along with towards one of the windows. I wouldn't say the flooring is clean by any means, but the back of the door is pretty dirty. Closet. The walls are fine in here. There's a few like places where there's spackle, but it's not bad at all. Just dog hair and dust. Light fixture is fine. The exterior of the door just needs to be wiped off. Same thing with the closet. Okay. Vent needs to be like cleaned off. Like, I don't know if it's spray with like Kills or what, but Here's the walls. Trim is okay. It's not in dire need, but once we wipe it off and clean it, it'll be okay. Here is the sink stopper, pretty gnarly. The towel bar is not on the actual wall, and the other like hand towel rack, and this wall needs to be painted because this little towel bar is just not secure. Countertop is fine. There's a lot of hair in all of the drawers in this bathroom and in the main bathroom. Cockroach motels. Same thing. There's some dirt and stuff. Sink's fine. Door looks pretty bad. And ceiling, it does have a few little dark spots, but I don't know if that's like from mildew or mold, but we can definitely get that cleaned off. Here's the inside part of the door. And the bottom. This wall needs to be painted for sure. And towel bar secured. The tub looks fine. Shower works fine. This tub is always in my newer. Okay, this toilet seat's a little loose. This is falling off, so I'll secure that. Okay. I think it's just the back door. All right. Light works back here. Some of the branches are obviously on the ground. I don't know if that's paint or what, but some cinder blocks, and the grass needs to be mowed. A lot of like little pieces of branches and bigger ones. Okay. That's nice. There's a lot of bugs on here.